Hey guys, Clumsy here, and welcome back to Bus Simulator 18. It's 18, right? I'm getting confused now. But thank you for the comments on the previous episode. So a lot of you guys wanted more, so here it is. Wanted to go on with the mission as well, so we can finish it and unlock the old town. I'll start. So in this episode, we will be going through the second mission, well, third technically, in this objective set, which is to drive from the central bus station over here and pass through the familiar places of Siegwalden and Oakville. And we'll probably be taking this main road here because, as you can see, we don't have any stops there yet. Well, we don't have any routes there yet. Might be nice to explore that. And we could circle the other way, like from here. Let's see how it goes. All right, so we will need a driver. Let's get a driver from our existing fleet with the least amount of income, and we will see how that looks. Yeah, I think 15 is the winner right now. 15k is the least we are earning, looks like. This one, the East Spoke line, I think. Okay, let us remove the driver there. Hubert Van something in the Sitaro K, and let's make a new route with the objectives in mind. Let's please pin that. Did I not pin that? I did. There you go. So start from the central bus station, and we'll make this a round trip again, just like the previous episode. I really like the round trips. Gives you a more full feeling of the entire trip that you're going through. Okay, so from here we can go straight to Oakville. We can probably go like that, the old sawmill, Oak Street. Maybe we can go straight this time like that for a change, because you haven't covered that yet. And then so 2 in Siegwalden, 2 in Oakville. Oakville is here. We have 2 of them already, kind of. And then we can probably go through around like that. The only thing is, how do we reverse? Because if we do a round trip, then the next stop after this one, after 7, is Siegwalden again, which is his one. So we have to find a way to make a U-turn somehow. And that will not be very easy with a bus. So maybe that will not be the way to go. Let's see. Let's see how this works. Optimize route. Well, it doesn't really do anything, does it? From its point of view, it is already optimized. Let me see. Let's try to replan this. So central bus station. If I start from here instead. No, let's go with that. But if I go around here this time, like that, then the next one will be Siegwalden. So it will make it go like either way you go. Oh, this one works. Yeah, this one works. Because if this is the last station, we can use the roundabout here to turn around and go the other way. Although that will be basically going through the same exact route that we're going through before. So I think we change it up a bit. From the central bus station, what we'll do is we'll go to... The important thing is the last stop must be Siegwalden Lido, this one. So we can use the roundabout to turn around. I don't think there is any other route though. Well, we can start from here, like the other way, like that, right? And then go through it like this. Turn it around. Max 7 stops, it says. Yeah, that's 7 already. So 1 is the central bus station, and then 2 in Siegwalden, 2 in Oakville. Yeah, that's 7 stops. And then going around, I guess that kind of works. That kind of works. Yeah, let's go with that. Let us go with that. And that covers most of the areas that we haven't covered before. Okay. Okay, good. Let's keep that. Let's make sure to assign a driver, because sometimes I forget that. And then let's assign the sitar. Okay, we're set. Now all we need to do is drive it. I did prepare a bus for this, and it's a very familiar bus for me. The SBS Transit bus is one of the local buses in Singapore, although it is starting to get phased out because of the, what they call it, BCM, bus contracting something. So I think we will see less and less of these, but this has become a classic in Singapore. This is the type of bus that I ride in like every day. So let's go through that round trip on, and it might not be the exact design, but it does sure look a lot like it. So thanks a lot to the modder who made the skin available. This is available in the Steam Workshop. Round trip on. Yes, I think we're good there. And I do want to drive in the Lion City, so I really made the point to drive through in there. Good. Let us unlock this and that. Open new like so. Let me turn off the music. Good. So we can appreciate the actual ambient sounds. 2 doors, okay, it's fine. Clean as a whistle. Whoa. Acrobatics for the win. And yes, it's the same problem that I had before with TrackIR. So you guys hang tight. And I'm not sure, because for some reason it doesn't change. It doesn't change my view, which is very, very weird. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Acrobatics hype. Yeah, it's a bit buggy with TrackIR. It doesn't detect this game specifically. Let's open the driver window just a bit. Close that door. It's getting tricky with clicking. There you go. Oh, it's hidden by the steering wheel. I see. I see now. Okay, and we turn on. One more. And one more. Oh, I love those creaking sounds. Beautiful interior sounds, this one. Ticketing machine lights, don't need that. Cockpit, no need. Passenger light, we need though, because otherwise the people will complain. They're weird like that. We need lights? I don't think so, it's the morning. Alright. I do want to hear that idle sound from the bus. There we go. Move the parking brake and off we go. I am liking this a lot, man. And here we have the familiar look of the central station. And yes, I'm loving this update. As we saw in the previous episode, this update introduces a lot of performance improvements. Man, does it feel good. It looks super smooth now, doesn't it? Good job, devs. Platform 3. This time I'll try not to hit the wall, but I can't promise anything. It's very tricky driving into this platform. I don't know why. It just feels super tight. Maybe let's use as much space as possible.
Next stop, Central Bus Station.
I love the squeaking sound when you hit the brakes. Actually, that went a lot better. Wow. Okay, that's good. Okay, let's stop at 3. Squeaky brake sounds, love it. Perfect stopping position. Well knelt.
I think I'll need several tickets, please.
And here we go. It's really quite relaxing playing this, isn't it? Just the I wouldn't maybe it's not always relaxing in a real bus driver's life when you have to rush through the timetables, but from what I learned from you guys, it's not very good rushing. Better be late as long as you're safe, so we can make it a relaxing drive without making it dangerous. And maybe we won't be late anyway. We'll see. Also, thank you for the comments, guys. I've learned a lot since the last episode. You know what that thing I was saying last episode about the buses that I saw in Switzerland when I was there in Lucerne? I saw those buses with the pointy bits, so to speak. From what you guys tell me, they are called trolley buses, and they have these poles which connect to the electric lines up top. So those are like the electric buses, and I think they have the like batteries of their own, so they can last a few hours at least, even without fully connecting to the poles on the top or the lines at the top. Very interesting. I wish that gets implemented eventually. And we are passing through. We're getting a sneak peek of the old town. We just passed by a bus stop there, although that's not unlocked yet. I think that's the last area that we can get to unlock. Right now though, let's focus on the main roads, and eventually we will get access to this beautiful old town right here. Very nice roads. Little cracked, but more or less. Right of way, I have right of way, bro, based on that sign. Yeah, this is another stop that we will be getting once we unlock the old town. I think it's going to come soon, and hopefully we get the series continuing until we reach that, until we finish the missions, finish it together. But it's up to you guys. So if you guys are liking the series, please don't forget to hit the like button always and comment, because that helps me understand which series you like seeing the channel. And on a personal level, I am really enjoying this as well, because it's so relaxing, and I can just speak my mind, drive relaxed manner, and enjoy the scenery. And now with the performance update, I'm even more inclined to drive and play this game, because it's just so smooth, you know. When you have a game that's this smooth, can't help but play it, especially when it's a simulation game, when it's all about the immersion. Being able to immerse yourself in the actual world that you're in is the best feeling in a game. Okay, I have the speed limiter turned on, so we should be able to just breeze past through this. I think. We will see. Can I beat the red light? Oh crap. Oh no. No. The yellow light was too fast. Did you guys see that? The yellow light was like 1 second only. That's a bit dangerous. Don't do that at home, kids. Phew. Okay, that got my blood pumping a bit. We haven't even reached the second stop, and we were almost at risk already. That's fine. We'll make it work from here on, I hope. Go. Goodness. Yeah, so I think they have the engine perfectly working now with how smooth this is going. And we passed through the really populous areas, the old town, all the buildings, all the cars, all the pedestrians, and still it was very smooth. So I think they have the entire game on a stable foundation. So I think now what they can do, and I hope that's what they're doing, is to add more content, more buses, more maps, and I'm sure they'll need to charge for those because you cannot really work for free, right? How can you pay your employees if you don't charge? So I'm perfectly fine with them charging for their DLCs as long as the content is perfect. As perfect as this is now. Okay, it's good. Hope I didn't leave anybody behind this time. How are we in terms of time? 3 minutes early, wow. Good thing I don't have that too early thing enabled. Man, look at that. That looks good, doesn't it? Central bus even highlights. Beautiful. Can you take a photo like that? But I really like this skin. It's so real to me. It's so relatable to me. And I'm sure it's not relatable to most of the other folks, but give me this one, alright? I really like this skin. It's my favorite so far. Well, aside from the clumsy skins that she is making for all these buses. That one is my own brand. Thank you. Good thing here that people actually give way to buses. In Singapore, it's also the rule. They even have signs and everything. Like if you look at the back of this bus, you'll see the "Thank you for giving way" sign. But it's actually not everybody gives way. They even have signs on the road: give way to buses, road paintings, road markings on the ground, on the pavement, telling you to give way to buses. And some people do it, but not everyone does. I've seen some instances where the bus driver gets stuck in the stop because it's like rush hour. Everyone is trying to get home or get to work, and people are not in a very giving way, and so the bus gets stuck there, off to fend for himself and trying to squeeze in. But eventually they manage. I mean, these bus drivers are very skilled. Ooh, he's able to avoid that pothole right there on the right.
No, don't spoil it for me.
Let's turn on the retarder. Just make it a gradual stop. You're good there. I like this route. And let me just go through there just so I can avoid the pothole. Sorry. Blame the pothole. Yeah, we're good here. Man, yeah, almost forgot this one. Shoo. Very hard. Wait a minute. I'm trying to see if I can find a gear, like a low gear, to get me through that hill. I don't think I could force it though. Yeah, this doesn't have the first, second gear. It only has a drive, neutral, and reverse, which I'm not sure if it's realistic. Okay, next stop. Oh, look. Should have Chi in front of us. Stop over there. Perfect. Everybody good?
One chicken, please. One chicken, please.
Reminds me of the Grey Mother. For you guys who are watching the stream, we had a long dark stream a few weeks ago, and we featured the Grey Mother there. If you want to get the reference. Yeah, the Grey Mother is my alter ego, and she appears when I get scared and when I get shocked. Hopefully that doesn't happen often. Oh, what to do? What to do? Take a... nothing. Don't continue that. Good. In terms of seat placement, I think we're fine, right? Because I just remembered I can actually adjust that. Here's the next stop. Oh, okay. Avoided the pothole again. Good, good, good. And here's the bus again in front of us. This is what happens when you have overlapping bus routes. Make sure not to hit that lady. Good stopping position. Not perfect? Oh yeah, it's not too perfect. Is she going to ride with us? I don't think so, huh? We're even called Bus 21. That's perfect. We actually have a Bus 21 with the same looking skin going through our home. That's perfect. Although I don't think it was like a Man Lion City exactly. I think it was more like a Scania or a Volvo. But potato potato. No, the main skin looks the same, so I'm happy. Very nice. I'm so glad that I went back to this game. Thank you for letting me know about this. Jay was the one who messaged and showed the update here. And I also got the same update from the Astragon Discord. Ooh, yeah, we have a Flixbus skin in there. And yes, I have a couple of requests for Flixbus, for Fernbus to come back. Oh, we need the ramp, okay. Let's wait for everybody to get in. Let's close that. Turn on the parking brake, bring down the ramp, and open the doors. Good. Thank you. Right. And that looks good, doesn't it? Okay. Turn off the parking brake, and we go. Look at how nice that guy is, just waiting behind us. I think the people here really respect their buses. So good. So yes, a couple of people have been requesting for Fernbus to come back in the channel. To be honest, I'm not too inclined to play Fernbus at the moment because they did add a few updates like the retexturing and things like that, but it doesn't it's not too polished. It's not as polished as this for sure. So I'm a bit hesitating because the driving experience also isn't still the best. There's still a few bugs there. The physics still isn't that good. So I'm not sure. I'm not too inclined for it at the moment. Maybe when there is a new update that comes in, maybe I hope they improve it, and then we can get into it again. And I actually forgot to bring down the ramp for our guy. So let me do that now. Let me close this. There you go. Forgot the parking brake. Open it. Can go. Okay, good. I think we're good, right? Sorry about the camera, guys. There you go. Okay, now let's see if the people will still give way for us. Well, I think we have a problem, guys. I think we have a traffic problem over there. Okay, it's moving. It's moving at least. That's good to see. Okay, good.
I saw it too.
And this guy is going to give way. Perfect. See how nice the people are here? Even in times of traffic, they give way. If only that happens in real life. I think we can blame these pedestrians for crossing. They just cross without looking at the cars. But then again, they do have right of way in pedestrian lanes, so we can blame them. There we go. Next stop is the last stop before the roundabout. Good. Come on, guys. Okay. And this time we're not stopping there. So from here on out, we are in a different route from this guy. See you, bro. Good job there. Old Town, Oakville Freeway. Oh, I remember when we were going through the freeway. It was so nice. Did you guys see that? That van was actually signaling left and then he turned right. Well, that was a bit of a mess. I think the signaling is where they have to fix it still. I'm sure I saw that guy signal left and then turn right. How confusing can you get? Why do I have a guy behind me? Oh, he's trying to overtake, I think. Okay, let's let him pass. Go, Robo. Going to slow down for you. Oh, come on. Oh, no. Oh, phew. I thought it was going to slam into me. I remember a time when that was still a bug. When someone was merging over like that. Perfect. When someone was merging in like that, they would actually not look at you. They would just merge in and just hit you. So it's a good thing that the devs fixed that since... Ooh, there goes the Flixbus. The Flixbus bus? No, just Flixbus. Okay, now we go through the roundabout, turn around, and then see how it goes. Do the other way. Oh, there's a train. Where? Show me the train. I can't see.
I don't feel like working.
Oh, same here. Oh, there's the train. Yeah, right in front of us. Nice. Okay, so we go through the roundabout. We go around it. Basically doing a U-turn. And it's only a single lane. Should be easy. Although if it is double lane, then we should be staying in the inside lane. I think. If we're a normal car, that's for sure. If we're a bus, and we are a bus, I'm not sure if the same rules apply. But yeah. In this case, it's a single lane, so no problem. And there goes one more train. This time a passenger. I think it's a passenger train. Nice. Whoop. Sneaky potholes. And is it just me, or are the passengers, do they seem quiet to you guys today? We do have passengers, right?
Luckily, Sunday's coming.
I think so. What the heck? Okay, I think that was a pothole all over. There was no chance there for us. The only option was to slow down, and I wouldn't have that. Because I'm impatient. Oh man, that looks good, huh? Beautiful view from there. Ah, very nice, very nice. I like it. So are we stopping here? Oh, come on. No, we're not stopping here. We're stopping on the next one. I remember when I first started driving. So when I went to the driving school, my instructor was telling me the same thing. Are you intentionally trying to hit all the potholes? Because for some reason, I seem to be going through all of them. And in Manila, there are a lot. But yeah, I think especially when you're new, you don't really have time to you don't have the time to evade them. You're good enough just staying on the road, right? It already consumes all your brain power just staying on the road and avoiding all the obstacles. So avoiding the potholes in addition, that's just a nice to have. We good, guys? No one left behind? Okay, good. Yeah, so I think that's why. And I'm doing the same thing over here. But here I blame the who do I blame? I don't have anyone to blame anymore. I blame the roads. They should be maintained by now. Shame on this town. Making bus lanes and not fixing the potholes. Slow down a bit. 50 speed limit here. And I almost missed this stop. Good thing I looked at the GPS. I wonder if there's an instance already where a real bus driver got lost. I wonder how his passengers reacted and how he reacted, how he fixed it. Could he just make a U-turn or like go around some streets maybe? That would be awkward. Have you had any kind of experience like that, guys? Let me know in the comments and how it worked out in the end. I guess that would be pretty interesting, but a bit painful if you're rushing already and your driver gets lost somewhere. Like, I understand like the driver missing a stop. Sometimes I guess when you're like absent-minded or something like that, don't really notice everything, and sometimes maybe someone forgets. Human error, so to speak, and that can happen, but yeah, ongoing, that might not be very good for the driver. Do we need to stop here? I don't see an H stop. I think we can skip it. I don't see a bus stop sign, and there was no car, there was no passenger waiting at the stop, so we could skip it. Good. That's how it works. And I remember when I was new in Singapore, I didn't live in Singapore yet, I just visited, and it was my first time visiting, and I was so amazed with how organized everything was. And we rode the bus, and we had no clue how to ride the bus, and we didn't know that you had to press something to signal the driver to stop. So when our stop came, we were waiting for the door to open, and the driver was like looking at us from the mirror, and then we were looking back and we were like eyeing each other. Perfect timing, but not position. Oh yeah, positioning isn't good. And in the end, he didn't open the door and just went straight through. And we were like, what? What happened? Like, we were looking at each other, and we were going down, so why didn't you open the door? And apparently that's because we didn't press the bus stop button. So he just went straight through. And later on we figured out our error, and that we were just getting lucky before because it just so happened that when we were dropping off, someone else was dropping off, so they were the ones who were pressing the button. But during that time when no one else was going to drop off, we had to press the button even we didn't know how, or we didn't know we needed to. Because back in the Philippines, in Manila, oh crap, come on, thought I evaded that one. One sec, let me focus a bit. I'm going a bit too fast here. There we go. Back in Manila, in the Philippines, there is no such thing as a bus stop button. Well, there is, but no one ever uses it, and no one ever looks at it. When you need to stop, and there's also no concept as a bus stop. Everything is a bus stop in Manila. So if you need to stop here, you say stop. Well, in Tagalog, it's para. I think it came from the Spanish word. Is it parar or para? But in Tagalog, it's para. So you just shout para para, and then the bus driver would hear it, and wherever you say para, he would stop. So if you need to stop here, you say para. The bus driver goes here to the right, stops like this, opens the door for you, and then proceeds. And in the same way, if someone is there and wants to go and ride the bus, if they're outside, they just wave to the bus, regardless of where they are, and the bus would come to them, stop, open the door, and go. So that's basically how the public transport system works in the Philippines. So the concept of bus stops, bus stop breaks, bus stop signaling was new to me. And it's very nice. I wish we could implement something like this in the Philippines, because I'm sure it would help traffic. It would reduce accidents. It would help traffic. It would make people more healthy. It would make people healthier for the simple fact that they would be required to walk a bit more. Yeah, so I think overall it would be a good thing, but maybe it's not at the top of the list for things to do. So in your countries, guys, go and hit it up in the comments. Let me know where you're from and how it is in your country. Do you also have these bus stops, or do you also have more like the same as in Manila, where I'm from? How does it work in your countries? Hey, I'm interested to know which system is more prevalent. Is this system more for like first world kind of thing, or is Manila an exception in that case? Man, we're seeing a lot of trains in this episode, huh? Lucky. Too bad it's hard to take a photo of them. I wish they would add a photo studio, which would pause the game and allow you to change camera settings, change angles and whatnot. That would be perfect. Okay, I hope there are no more potholes here, because this is the main road now. If there is, shame on the city. Okay, that's not our stop. Our stop is actually the central bus station now again. So let's follow that. Okay, someone is bumbling. Yeah, someone is mumbling, but I think the subtitles may be off. Maybe that's why I don't notice anyone speaking, but that's fine. So at least they're quiet. So it's like we're wearing earmuffs, how do you say? Earplugs, rather. So everyone's speaking about there. A couple of passengers still waiting. We do have a man-lion city in Singapore, although it looks a bit different than this, different skin. It uses the new green livery, like olive green paint job, but the interior looks almost like that. Maybe a little bit different colors, but the seating placement is very similar. Very accurately made. Now this one I'm not sure though. The steering wheel placement, the steering wheel appearance, I'm not so sure. I'll check it out next time I ride the bus. Because that bus is only on specific lines, and I don't go on that line very often. Is it just straight through? Yeah, I just go through the main road. Okay, that's fine. Let's go neutral here. Oh, actually, let's go already. Are those benches? Oh yeah, even loungers. Nice. Wow. Just enjoy the scenery, huh? In the middle of the road. Why not? Why not? That was kind of a semi-pothole, I think. No deduction though, thankfully. Is this our turn? No, the next one is our turn. Over here. Yes. Indicator on while driving straight. Well, I'm going to turn left. Wow. This guy's pretty strict. And it's not a protected left turn, so we'll have to squeeze our way in. Maybe after this car. Go, bro. Thank you. I think we'll have to let this van pass first though. I think he's stopping. Yahoo! Yeah. We are good to go. Let me merge in here for an easier turn later on. Is this our turn? Don't think so. Not yet. Although that one is. I think that might be one way though. Okay, let's go straight and then turn right at the next one instead. So it's safer. Yeah, there might be no road there. Is this another stoplight? I think so. I think, yeah, we'll be lucky this time. Here we are. The garage is right there on the left. Yeah. And here we are going to the central bus station. Almost there, guys. Almost there. I like these round trips. Very realistic. Because doing just one trip is a bit... how do you say it in English? In Tagalog we say bitin. It's not enough. Slow down, make sure not to hit anybody or anything. Oh, it's much easier to turn with this bus. I think it's because it's shorter. More for these narrow city alleys. There we go. Good stopping position. That's perfect. Maybe I stepped over a bit. I don't know. We'll see. Where? Ah, there. Okay, I think we're good. Let's check if there are some more. No one left their bags today. Sometimes that happens, right? In this game at least. Good to go. Alright. Let's set off and park this thing. Finish the job. I think things went a lot smoother today. Although, we're not yet done. Still have one more turn to do. And this turn is usually the most dangerous because we have to go through the actual pedestrian. Oh, they're actually giving way. See how nice they are. We have to go through the pedestrian lane, which is always a bit tricky. Can I pass through there maybe? There we go. Yeah, so it's a bit weird, isn't it, this setup? Imagine a bus going on the sidewalk. I would be scared out of my mind. Good. Yes. Alright. Well, that was a fairly smooth one, except for the potholes. I think we did a good job, guys. So let's turn off the lights. Actually, I didn't have them on. Close the windows. Open the front door. And now we close the engine. Good, right? Let's make sure to lock also the doors here. Finish the drive on board the bus. Yes. I think that's the first time I saw that message. And we're done. There we go. Perfect. How's our level? Level 17. New wraps and colors. Oh, I thought we were going to get 5 stars this time. So everything is good. Only thing is 3 times pothole hitting and the strictness of the left turn signal. Although that's a very small negative there. But I think the potholes were the real clincher. 18k, that's a fairly small income, I think. Fare dodger. I hate getting those fare dodgers. I just leave it to honesty system. Look at that. $1 million euros. We're rich. And that got checked. Good. So the next one is the Port Amber. Okay, going there. Wow, from the central station to the port to Port Amber. Okay, it's interesting. But yes, let us leave it there for now, guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you liked this episode. If you did, please don't forget, hit the thumbs up button, hit the like button, share with your friends, comment, and all that stuff, and check out my Patreon as well. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Catch you in the next one. I'm looking forward to your comments. Thanks and clumsy bussing. Bye-bye.